Picture this, a time when television wasn't a 24/7 affair. When the broadcasting day ended, a still image would fill the screen, the test card F. Introduced in 1967 by BBC One, this iconic image served as a placeholder during off-air hours, marking the end of the day's programming and the beginning of a quiet period. The test card F features a young girl playing a game of noughts and crosses with a toy clown, a simple yet memorable scene that was etched into the minds of viewers across the UK. This test card continually graced TV screens for over 30 years, making it one of the longest-running test cards in television history. But test card F was more than just a placeholder or a sign-off image. It was a symbol of a bygone era of television. It represented a time when TV was not an all-consuming presence, but a scheduled and eagerly anticipated part of the day. Fast forward to November 8th, 1997, a significant date in the history of British television. An era was coming to an end as BBC One prepared for its final closing down. This was a moment imbued with a sense of nostalgia and a touch of solemnity. As tradition would have it, the national anthem, "God Save the Queen," marked this historic moment. Its melody filled the airwaves, a poignant reminder of the channel's rich heritage and its role in shaping the nation's television landscape. But as one chapter closed, another was set to begin. The very next day, BBC One transitioned to a 24-hour service, handing over to BBC News 24 for overnight news coverage. This marked a shift in broadcasting, a leap into an era of round-the-clock news and information. With the final notes of "God Save the Queen" echoing, BBC One bid its viewers a nostalgic goodbye. So, what does this all mean? What does it symbolize? Well, let's take a moment to reflect. Britain's BBC One, a pioneer in the broadcasting world, has been through a remarkable journey. The test card F era was iconic, a symbol of a time when television was not a 24/7 affair, but a special part of the day. It was a time when the anticipation for the next show was palpable, and the television set was the heart of the living room. Then came the final closing down of BBC One on November 8th, 1997. This was not just a farewell, but a transition to a new era, an era of round-the-clock broadcasting, ushered in on November 9th, 1997, when BBC One handed over to BBC News 24 for overnight news. This marked not only the end of an era for BBC One, but also a significant shift in television broadcasting, forever changing the way we consume media. As we draw the curtains on this historical journey, let's revisit the poignant moment when Peter Brook, a familiar voice on BBC One, delivered the final sign-off. "From all of us here," he said, "this is Peter Brook on BBC One. We wish you a goodbye." These words, heavy with emotion, marked the end of an era. The silence that followed was not just an absence of sound, but a moment of reflection, a chance to remember the shared experiences, the joy, the drama, the news, and the entertainment that BBC One brought into our homes. It was a goodbye, but not a farewell. BBC One's spirit continued in its round-the-clock broadcasting, a testament to its undying commitment to deliver quality content. As we bid goodbye to BBC One's golden era, let's also celebrate its evolution and the new chapters it continues to write in broadcasting history.